This is Donny Jackson, editor of IWCE's Urgent Communications, and I'm here on the IWCE show floor with Keith Ammons of PowerTrunk.
Hello.
Thanks for speaking with us, Keith. So, for those who may not be familiar with PowerTrunk, tell us a little bit about the expertise the company has in LMR.
Yeah, actually we have quite a lot of experience in LMR. In fact, PowerTrunk is the U.S. subsidiary company of Teltronic SAU from Spain, which Teltronic this year just completed 40 years in the industry. So we've been at it for quite a while. And I would say that today we are active internationally, globally. Tetra being our main focus, I would say 80 to 85% of our total turnover is directly Tetra related. But we are also involved in P25 and in command and control centers and wireless broadband as well.
Okay. Now, you guys have been particularly successful here in the United States in the transportation sector. Tell us a little bit about your New Jersey Transit deployment.
Yeah, absolutely. I would say within the Tetra field, I would say public transportation is our strong point. And then New Jersey Transit, not only is that our first U.S. Public transportation reference, it's our first U.S. reference as well. Of course, we have other North American references. But the New Jersey Transit reference, it's a statewide network. So anywhere where New Jersey Transit is providing service, whether it be for bus service or light rail transport, they'll be relying on our Tetra network to provide the coverage for that.
Okay. And then you have also had some success in the airport sector?
Yes. Our latest win is at Los Angeles International Airport, LAX. That was with Rockwell Collins Air Inc., who are the owner-operator of the system, and they are using that Tetra system to provide service to their customers there at the airport.
Okay. Well, that's terrific. So now LTE has been one of the hottest topics in wireless communications over the last several years. Is that a space PowerTrunk's going to be playing in?
Yes, it is. I did mention that we were involved in wireless broadband. We are conducting R&D activities now towards LTE. Looking at it from 2 points of view. We're looking at onboard solutions, that is integrating narrowband and wireless broadband radio communications for onboard use, particularly for public transportation. And then we're also looking at developing our own LTE infrastructure, eNodeBs as well.
So do you envision LTE being integrated with LMR at some point?
Yes, I think it will. Not in the short term. I think in the short term they are still complementary technologies. You still need the narrowband radio communications, be it P25 or Tetra, for your mission critical voice requirements and maybe some short data, GPS data. But for the more data intensive applications that are being called for now, particularly for live video transmission, you need something like LTE for that. And so what we are working towards at PowerTrunk actually is integrating LTE into our Tetra and P25 platform. So then with a common network architecture, a common network platform, we'll be able to support all three types of technologies.
Wow, well that's something for us to keep an eye on. I appreciate you speaking with me today, Keith. Good luck.
Thank you.